I'll be hugging someone and it just scratches them or like gouges them and it hurts, you know? It's literally just a bracelet ripping across their skin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hi guys, it's Blake and welcome to my channel. On today's video, I'm going to be talking about, drumroll please, the Cartier Love Bracelet. The Cartier Love Bracelet. So I've had this bracelet on for a couple of years now, and in that time I've learned a lot about it. I found a lot of people talking about it and they're like, oh my god, it's amazing, it's so great, blah blah blah, everybody should have one. And they basically talk about all the good things about it, but I'm gonna be real with you, there are also a lot of bad things about it. And if you're thinking about buying one, I definitely suggest that you watch this video first. If you already have one, then you'll probably be able to relate to a lot of the things I'm gonna say. And even if you aren't thinking about getting one or can't get one, then just come along for this journey, come along with me. Before I get too far into this video, I want to say that, hi guys, my name's Blake. If you're new to my channel, then make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications. This is really random, but I just got this shirt from Top Man and I think it's like really adorable. Like I kind of look like I'm going bowling in the 1950s, but I also think it's really cool. Anyways, if you are a returning subscriber, then hi you guys, I'm sorry for being so MIA. I know I haven't been the best YouTuber, but thank you guys for sticking by me. I appreciate you guys. We all know that life was crazy. We know that life's a mess, but we're in this together. And yeah, love, appreciate you guys. And without further ado, I want to put a little disclaimer out there. There is a video that I made like a year or two ago comparing a real Cartier Love Bracelet that was like $7,000 to a fake Cartier Love Bracelet that was like $11. That actually got a lot of views and a load of comments, and I'm gonna be addressing some of the comments in this video. First thing I want to say though is that I don't pronounce Cartier the best. There are so many people that are like, oh my god, you're pronouncing it so bad, but at the end of the day, I'm like, I don't pronounce anything well. If you're new to my channel, I'm just giving you that disclaimer. I'm really bad at that. I think it's supposed to be like Cartier, but I don't want to sound like, that's just not how I say it. I say Cartier. And yeah, so basically, pros and cons of this bracelet. I'm gonna start with the pros because you know what, we gotta start on a positive note. And the first thing that I wanna say is the meaning behind the Love Bracelet. I'm just gonna give you like a little thing while I show you. I'm gonna give you a tour while I tell you about it. So the Love Bracelet is basically a symbol of love, just like it sounds. It comes in two pieces, so one part and then the other part, and also comes with a screwdriver. And the person that loves you or gives it to you is supposed to screw it on each side, and it's a symbol of love. It doesn't come off because that's just, love is supposed to be everlasting. I don't know, it's kind of weird when you think about it. Sorry if I didn't explain it well, but I think that symbolism behind the Love Bracelet is really sweet, and it's one of the reasons I wanted to get it. I think it can be a really cute gift. It can be romantic for two partners. It could be a symbol of even self-love if you want to get it for yourself. And that's just really cool. Something I also like about it is the fact that it is pretty sleek. It's pretty thin, and I like the fact that it is like a little bit modern but also minimalistic in a way. The design itself, it's not like super flashy. It just kind of is this bangle with some indents in it. I think that's really cool. Another thing that is really great about it, and this is especially great for anybody that loses stuff. I have some jewelry that I have lost over the years, but this obviously I have not lost because it is locked onto my wrist. So if you are somebody that is prone to losing stuff, then you probably aren't going to lose this. There are some good things about that and also bad things about that. I'll get into that into a second. I also think that this is gonna sound stupid, but I think that it's a really obvious point that maybe people are afraid to address, but it's definitely a status symbol. I feel like anybody that's getting it, yes, there's a meaning behind it, it's so sweet, you love somebody, whatever, but you're also getting it because it's bougie and it is the Cartier Love Bracelet. I'm like putting my arm on my shoulder too, just because I'm trying to rest it, because you know, don't want to get too exhausted filming a YouTube video. But yeah, obviously the status symbol is really cool. I notice a lot of people checking it out. I get a lot of comments on it, and of course it makes you feel good. You're like, okay, this is bougie. I feel special having this bracelet on. So meaning obviously the status level, just being real. You can't lose it, and the design is really cute. We have to give it that. It's really cute. Also comes in a lot of different colors, and now it even comes in a little narrow one. But now that's probably things that you guys already knew, but I'm gonna get into some of the things that you might not know, and that is the cons of it, the negatives, and we have to talk about it. So let me get my little handy dandy notebook, my glasses ready. So one thing that drives me crazy about this bracelet is that it is really hard to clean, because it's one of those things that you don't want to take off, and you don't want to use anything that's super abrasive because it is 18 karat gold and it can scratch really easily, as you can see, and that kind of annoys me. It comes with a cleaning solution and a little brush, but it's hard when it's like on your wrist. Like, how do you tuck the little thing under? Is it okay to get these chemicals that it comes with on my wrist? Kind of annoying, and also it you know, it scratches really easily. If you look at this, and I'm gonna try to get it to focus, I have done some damage to this thing. I'll twirl it around, hold on. I've definitely done some damage to this. There's a lot of scratches on it that it makes it kind of sad. I feel like a lot of people say that it gives it character, it's lived with you. And I think that's really, it's true. You literally go through life with this. I've scratched it against a brick wall. It's been through some crazy experiences with me. It has seen some stuff, but at the same time, it sucks having a bracelet that costs $7,000 that gets scratched so easily. And with that said, I'm going to talk about the price tag. Yes, this costs around $7,000. The price goes up each year, especially with the price of gold, but you, at the end of the day, are paying for the name. This bracelet is worth about $1,800, $2,000 in gold at the most, and they're selling it at such a high markup because of the brand. And I feel like a lot of people know this, and if you want the bracelet, then you're willing to do that. You're willing just to pay for the brand, but that just kind of sucks sometimes, because you're like, it's cute, it's really great, but at the same time, are you wanting to pay for that markup knowing that it's really not worth that much? So that's definitely something I think that people need to take into consideration. I also get kind of annoyed too, because it ruins it to take it off. So if you're taking it off and on every single day, it's gonna wear really fast, and it's gonna increase the likelihood of it literally falling off, because the screws are made of gold, the mechanism is made of gold. So the more that you use it, the more it strips the screws, and the more it gets loose and it gets worn. And once it strips the screws, you have to pay a decent amount of money to have it redone, or the bracelet is kind of like worthless. It's not gonna stay on. So that's kind of frustrating, because at times it can get suffocating, especially when I first had it on and I was wearing it every single day. It was like, oh, I started to freak out. I was like, this thing is on my wrist. I'm scared. I can't really take it off without the screwdriver, which I've actually learned though, if you have some good nails, you can take it off, but that's besides the point. But it does get kind of restricting to have it on, especially if, for me, mine, I'm like between sizes with it. I got a size up, so it would go over like my bony wrists, and I find it slipping down here or up here and like getting like hindering my movement, and it like freaks me out. But yeah, it can get a little bit suffocating when you can't take it off, or if you this is a really weird circumstance, and I don't know why this pops into my head from time to time. There's two things actually. So one is, what if I'm doing something, right, and it gets caught and I can't get it off, and it like rips the skin off my hand or something? I don't know, that's really weird to say, but I've thought about it. And the other thing is, what if I get freaking robbed, or someone's like at gunpoint, they're like, give me your bracelet, and I'm like trying to like unscrew it. I'm gonna get shot, you know, I'm gonna get shot trying to take the bracelet off. So that's kind of a side note. That's just my paranoia. That's something you gotta think about, you know. It's a crazy world out there. So it's suffocating, it ruins it to take off, it's hard to clean, and it's expensive for the amount of gold that it is. Also, a side note that people don't talk about, that's actually one person commented on this video. I had a lot of comments on this video when someone brought it up, and it was the fact that this really can do some damage. So if you have a partner, this person was talking about her husband and how she'll have it on and they'll be doing something, I don't know if they're doing the nasty or just doing something in general, cuddling, and it will take off, like it will scratch them or like hurt them because it's a piece of metal, you know, so you're trying to be all cute and suddenly you're leaving your partner with a gouge in their skin, or a friend. I've definitely done some damage. I'm trying to be all sweet and then suddenly, bam, take out a chunk of someone's skin, or even I've done it to myself. I've scratched myself. So this thing can be a weapon if you're in a fight. But yeah, definitely that's something to think of. If you're having it on all the time, it really can hurt somebody at some point. It sounds really stupid, you guys, but I'm telling you, it happens. If this has happened to you, then definitely let's talk about it in the comment section below, because I have some funny stories about it. So that is pretty much it for my con list. I'm sure there's stuff that I'll think about that I can talk about in the comments if I don't have it listed here. Like I said, I'm gonna be real with you guys. That's some stuff that I've noticed, and there's the pros: cute, sleek, meaning, sexy, status symbol, whatever. But it's also a lot of cons that you guys need to think about before you get it, or if you have it, then like I said, you can relate. So this is my little pro and con video. I hope you enjoyed it. I got my notes here and I can cross stuff off my list now. And before I end this video, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. If you don't already follow me on Instagram, then make sure to follow me at BlakeAllenX. And without further ado, I love you guys so much. Thank you for being a part of this video, but part of my messy life. And yeah, just remember that life's a mess, so let's be messes together. Bye.